Okay, we have the Fiat Ducato motorhome, 6 berth. I think there's 66,000 on the clock. Absolutely drives like brand new. Come and try it for yourself. Been well looked after. It's got some history with it. It's been well serviced. Cam belt was done, I think it's the 5th or the 6th of 22. So it's still got about 2 or 3 years left on it yet. I bought it and had it nearly 12 months. We just bought it to see whether we'd like it, me and the wife, and we absolutely love this kind of van life. So now what we have to now is a tag axle after a big one. This is I'll just give you a tour as a just give you a little information about it. Bought it off a lady with a daughter. She had it for 2.5 years. As you can see, it's in really nice condition. I've done a bit of work to it myself. All the bottom of the skirt and all the way around has all been flatted down properly and sprayed. I think there's a little tiny one in this side that I've got, but apart from that, it's spot on. Really good tyres, fantastic tyres all the way around, brand spanking new spare. As you can see, there's no dents in this side, only that little bit of a gouge up there. It's not a gouge, it's like she's hit a tree or something like that. It's just slightly indented it. On the front, as you can see, everything nice, bodywork gleaming. This is really, I tell you what, it's a beauty. This is the condition, this is it. And like I say, when I say it drives like brand new, that's how it drives, so comfortable. I fitted a brand new electric step on it. I'll just give you a little bit of a demo on it. There we go. There we go, straight out, straight back in. There we go. Let's just pop inside. I'll give you a tour inside on it. There we go. Right, like I say, it's a 6 berth. So basically you've got the bunk up here, which that's counted as 2. That's 6B4 is the size of that. Now it did have a mattress, so I'll come back to that in a minute and explain the reason why I've got rid of it. You've got another 2 double bed here. This table just drops down, goes in there, and then the 2 cushions up the top there, those drop in place there. That's 4. You got another bed there, which is 5. I've slept on this one, and then this here, right, if you look at the pictures, this basically just clips at the top here, right, and then you just pull that down. Right, easy to do. Look at the pictures. Just that it's awkward me trying to do it on my own and trying to hold the camera. Move on to the bathroom. Nice and clean. Everything's been properly cleaned. Made sure that that you can just basically straight into using it. Shower as well, and it's a powerful shower. It really is. The toilet has got its own container, so it's not a cassette. It's basically just a lever underneath, plenty of storage as well. Yeah, it's just a lever. You put a pipe on, you can empty it down drains and stuff like that. That's what we do. We just pull over a lay-by or something. It's got all fly screens. You got fly screen, which you got the one on, then you got the blackout ones as well. I fitted a fly screen here on the door. It was the only ones which hadn't got it. Rest of the windows have all got them, fly screens, and also got the blackout screens, the same with that one and that one. Now that window up there, right, when I had this, the reason that the lady needed the money, but also there was work. It sprung a leak from that window, right, so that she'd got somebody in to literally do a right codge job on it. It got all this tape on the outside. Now the tape's good if you know how to do it and put it up, but it was literally bodged just to seal it. Water was still coming in through the skylights because they were porous, they were broken. Both of them are brand new with the fans fitted as well. Little demonstration just there, look, as you can see, so you got like aircon. These are brand new. What happened, all the actual plastic bit on the old ones are just brittle. Water was just coming in, running along the membrane, which I didn't know. Above here, there is a big plastic membrane all fitted. So water runs to the edges, and you can see there's been some water ingress there, look. Right, and a tiny little bit there, but it was mainly coming from this one. Right, this was fine. Right, it was porous, all this was fine. It was just where it goes to the fiberglass roof here. So as you can see, this is creased because I had to take that down, and these sides, which damaged the corners, obviously. It was a right pain to get it down. Took this down, and before I took the skylight out, I wanted to make sure water wasn't leaking from the centre here. There was a slight leak, but mainly it was coming in around here. So obviously the water was going to this side, which caused ingress. Now, all that wood, believe it or not, is solid. It's just where it's gone black and it's dried out. So she had somebody come and tape all the skylights up, right? I took the tape off, and this is where I found the water. And once I dropped this down, so by dropping this, I've damaged this. I bent it, like, because that's all thick, like insulation polystyrene. This van is so warm in the winter, and even now as I stand in it, believe it or not, honestly. And when you smell in here now, because obviously I stopped it some time ago, you can't smell no damp now or nothing. Now, I haven't painted it, because what people do is, when I was looking for them, I went to view a couple of these, and the first two I went to see, the guy said there was a leak on the back. I'll just keep giving you a little tour around. The guy said there was like a leak on the back, and him and his son had sorted it all out. But to be honest, the whole thing had been painted inside, the roof and everything, and that tells me the people are trying to hide something and basically buff it up because of the smell. I could have painted this area, but I haven't. All I've done is cleaned it. I've been totally honest, right? This has been dry now for like since I've had it, because I had to get on it straight away, and I've had it near enough 12 months, right? That window there, going back to that, it used to when I took her bodge off, all the stuff on the outside, it was literally peeing it, and I couldn't get the rubber. So the easy solution was to cut the rubber out, take the fittings off, and bond that window in with clear Sikaflex, not silicone, what people use, a Sikaflex, proper window sealer. That cured the leak on that window straight away. But you've got this one, which is perfect. There's no leak from this one, so you can open that. So you've still got ventilation into this area, plus you've got the skylight. You wind that, and that opens, and you've got the van. So there's plenty of that. You don't need that window. And majority of these, anyway, do have the bonded windows. The other thing what had happened, I don't know how it happened, because obviously I bought it and I didn't know it was original. I just went down, I saw the lady advertising it, paid a deposit, and I just turned up and paid it like through bank transfer. This back window I had to have specially made, right? It's polycarbonated, it's not perspex, so you can hit it and you won't break it. Now that got broken, I would say, in her ownership, because she brought this off a dealer, right? Now a dealer wouldn't have had a caravan window fitted on the back here, so she'd got all this taped up on the outside as well, like this thick tape everywhere, and the water was congressing down here and it rotted this. So I had to take all this off, and the back like wood, this piece that you'll probably just see now, look, this new piece, I had to take that off. The wood itself was okay, it was this. So I had to take all this off, redo it, restaple it, reupholster it, and put it back to there, right? And all this I did before I even went out in it, right? Just give me a little tour around with everything. So this is totally 100% dry now, right? And I'm quite happy for somebody to come along, and if they want to put a hose pipe over, you can get my hose pipe. I'll go on the roof and I'll blast it everywhere, and you can actually look and listen for yourself. The other thing, you can walk on this roof. The amount of vans I go to and people say, oh, you can't walk on the roof. Yes, you can, right? You can walk on this roof, but you can't walk on the fiberglass bit where it goes here, right? Which is understandable. But all this is solid. So what does that tell you? That tells you that this roof has got no ingress. It isn't we. I went to 2 campers, straight away says you can't walk on the roof. The 2 I went to was the ones where they've all been painted inside. It was because there's water leaked in the roof and it's rotted the support. This is solid, this roof. I literally can walk up and down this roof. You can see how solid it is when you walk on it. If you want to come and get a ladder and jump on the roof, you can. Plus, the other place it was leaking in, which has got leaks, was on the ventilation for the extractor fan, which is just under here. Yeah, so it was leaking around there. It was leaking around the solar panel on the roof, around where the fittings, they'd bodged that. So every single fitting on the roof has been retook up and redone with Sikaflex, white Sikaflex. The other thing I've done as well, I've made sure that the seals on the roof, the corners where the water ingresses, right, because at some stage they do leak, but they ain't leaking on this one, and they ain't gonna leak, because what I've done is I've used the tape, but I've done a proper job on it. Used the proper tools, cleaned it, prepped it, use the roller, and then I use blackjack on it after as well. So it's got blackjack on it, and plus to stop the blackjack from picking up when it rains bits of black and running down the side, I've also gone over it all with Hammerite smooth, so obviously you won't have no like dirty streaks down the side. So the things that I've done, like I say, are those few things I've done to it. It's been serviced. The other thing I did, I fitted this 3000 watt inverter down there, as you can see, and that will run your air fryer, your microwaves, and everything else. That is your heater. The heater is fantastic. You know, you just click it on, and it just clicks away, and then it's on a thermostatic control. That's all been serviced. This has been serviced as well, right? All nice blue flames, it works perfect, the fire, and it gets like toasty in here. There's your thermostatic control. It's even got the couple of fire extinguishers as well, and we've got a carbon monoxide detector there as well, and I have got a smoke detector somewhere which I did on the roof, but I took down because of obviously I was doing the top off. Now this mattress, like I say, was like nasty from when you take the rest of the water and stuff, so I binned it, right? But I don't mind buying one and putting one back there, brand new one, or you can either buy your own. It comes with 2 sets of keys. I've got 2 lots of keys for it. I'm just giving you a little tour around as well. These are captain seats, they swivel, and I'll tell you, it's amazing, most amazing drive and comfortable this is. Honestly, I've never drove a vehicle so smooth. There's no knocks, bangs, nothing. There is no rot coming on this motor at all. There is no advisories. The bloke even commented and said that this has been kept in a garage because of how good it is underneath. It's superb. It's really been looked after. The telly will go with it. The other thing, I'm not in no rush to sell it. I only want bigger. That's all it is. I want longer and bigger. Now, the good thing about this is that these are storage cupboards. It's still got our stuff in, and I'll tell you why in a bit. The good thing about this, you can park it on a normal car park. It's about 3.5 kg, and it's probably just under 7 foot, something like that, right? So it's nice and easy to park. Like they do say bigger is not always better, which is right, but we need bigger because now we required a dog. So this was great when it was just me and the wife. I've tried to be as honest as I can. There's no known fault with it all. Any test drive you can come and literally try it out, do what you want, bring who you want, right? I have no problem at all. The other thing, if you want it delivered, I can deliver it anywhere in the UK for you. Give me the full price and I'll put it anywhere in the UK. It does have MOT till June, right? So that's probably about 3 months, but I'm not going to MOT yet because the thing is, it's just going to come down, down, down. I've got 3 months left on it. I've got no problems with this vehicle going to the MOT at all. So I will re-MOT it once the buyer comes and says that he wants it. Now, if you want it delivered, you want to come down and look at it, that's fine. If you pay me up for it, right, in full, then what I will do, I will deliver it the next day without fail. And if anything happens in that time to the vehicle while it's in my possession, I will give you your money back in full, and you have this video as your proof. And like I say, this is a genuine sale, not like half the scammers on Facebook. There's the cupboard around there, look, as you can see, nice big cupboard. I've also, the other thing what's just reminded me, you know the big cover what goes on the outside of the screen around the side, so like an insulation, so that you don't have to close the curtains, because before we got one you have to keep closing these curtains. Now the wife made these, and there's a blind here as well, and this comes all the way to the floor, which I fitted, so them come along as well and give privacy apart from the blinds. Also the curtains, the wife made those. So as you can see, I've still got my duvet because I'm taking nothing out, because if I don't sell it, I'm just going to keep using it for another year. And, you know, I'll just keep the sale signs on it, and somebody will come and, you know, give me the money for it, because it's, you know, it is a cheap motor, I think. The engine sounds absolute spot on. So if I just jump in,